Hi, this is Ronald here, and today I want to show you guys how you can add chapters to your exported video in Davinci Resolve. So adding chapters was a feature I wanted in other video editors, and Davinci Resolve has that feature. So I found that pretty useful. So I wanted to show you guys how to do that. So the idea to add a chapter. You need to add something called a marker in the video. So a marker is this thing over here. So if you want to add a marker, you can click this button, and you can see there's a marker here. It shows you what time the marker is on and the name of the marker. So if you an alternative to doing it that way is you can actually right click, add marker, and then you can select marker. So the thing with markers is that markers are not just for chapters. They're basically there just to mark a certain part of the timeline. So let's say you wanted to go here, and you wanted to indicate that this part of the timeline meant is like part 2 or something like that. So that's one other potential use for markers. So when you're doing the chapters, you'll need to add a name to your marker. So the name that you put here, it will be the name of your chapter. So let's say we make this one start. And alright, so let's add a few more markers. So in this video, I'm basically going through a shooting range and showing off some of the weapons in this game. So alright, we'll add a few markers just where they're logically supposed to be. So alright, so in this bit I'm picking up the crowbar, so let's say crowbar, and alright, okay, in this bit we're picking up the pistol, so I'll do that, and it looks like alright. And this bit we're picking up the revolver. So basically you can keep going on and just add markers wherever you need to. So alright, yeah, we're picking up the SMG. Yeah, so basically I could go on and just do that for the whole video. Now, so once you've actually added your markers, you'll need to go to your deliver section. Now, just to speed up the rendering process, we'll only render this bit of the timeline. It's just you do I to do the start of that, and O to do the end of that. So now you need to make sure that this option is available, chapters from markers, and you can select the color that that contains your chapter markers. So we already have it at blue, so we don't need to change that. Now, if you try to use some of these other options, like say YouTube or Vimeo, Twitter, Dropbox, those options won't necessarily be there. So you might need to, you kind of basically have to use one of these 264, 265, or 26, or custom export. So alright, so we'll so we'll select this, and alright, we don't want the render process to take too long. I'll say 720p. Alright, add this to the render queue. And we'll render that, and I'll cut to the results in just a moment. Okay, so the video has rendered now. I made a small mistake. I rendered the whole timeline, but anyway, we should still be able to see the result. So I've got it here, test.mp4. If we open that up with Media Player Classic, we can see that the first chapter is here, start. And then if we do the skip forward, it takes us to the next chapter, crowbar. And then if we skip forward again, it takes us to pistol. Then skip forward again, takes us to revolver, and then takes us to SMG. So yeah, so basically if we're watching this video and we want to skip to a certain weapon, we can add those markers and then render the video, and that chapter will be there. So that's a pretty cool technique in my opinion, and I guess that about covers it. So thank you for watching, and yeah, if you want to see more tech videos, please subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye.